All right, come on. Let's get it. As one Crookshank, your one and only Move Swiftly speaker, checking in for a daily Move Swiftly thought, giving you a perspective on teamwork you will not get anywhere else, where we do not teach you how to rise to the occasion, teach you how to fall to your level of preparation. Continuing on, how do you invest in you? All the ways in which you invest in you, the best ways, I should say. Top 5 Tuesday. Forgive me if I'm a little off right now. Just knocked out a 10-mile run, a solid 10-mile run, which I absolutely took off. It felt great. You could tell body is just in tip-top shape, because you'll normally see me. There have been times the past couple of weeks where I knock out this 10 miles and I'd have to sit down somewhere, but I'm standing up, ready to roll. The plan is still to do a full marathon at some point. Not sure when, but at some point it will happen. All right, so all that being said, top 5 Tuesday, top 5 ways to reinvest in yourself. Again, all week we're going to be discussing. Last week we started with, do you invest in you? Today, we're counting down the top 5 ways to make sure you're on the trajectory towards doing that. Meaning everything you do, every cent you make is being reinvested in yourself, your goals, your aspirations, your dreams, and the places where you want to be. Very first thing you need to do, number 1, is you got to know your end game. Got to know your end game. How is it that you want it to end? Begin with the end in mind. Begin with a concept that can be sold to somebody. Again, we'll dive into all 5 of these points later on in the live stream, maybe about 30 to 40 minutes from this recording. All right. That's number 1, know your end game. Number 2, establish a regular income. All right, that could be through a job, that could be through subscriptions, that could be through sales, whatever it is. There needs to be a regular income that's coming in. Doesn't really matter how much per se, as long as you're, utilizing it in the right way. But it's always about a regular income. Number 2, something I to this day needed to do a better job in, is following up. You got to follow up with the people that you connect with, or create some sort of a follow-up system, or put people around you that are good at following up and that can teach you the best ways to follow up, who to follow up with. Again, someone like me who's, had hundreds of people on this platform, met hundreds and thousands of people. It's impossible for one individual just follow up with everyone, which is why, again, I try to put the people around, do the things that reach out to people in, whether it's social media, whether it's Facebook, YouTube, LinkedIn, whatever. Try to do things that are going to make it so I'm still accessible, because I know I can't follow up with every single individual. All right, so that's number 3. Number 4, kind of in a similar fashion, is you got to learn how to say no to certain things. When people meet you, there's ambition, there's an understanding that you're going to reinvest in yourself regardless, and you're going to try to do whatever it is you need to get done, regardless of the circumstance. So you got to learn to say no to certain things that would be good for you, to sacrifice for the things that are going to be great for you. Say no to good, say yes to great. Say no to good now so you can say yes to great later, all right? And finally, you got to stay up on current events. Got to stay up on current events and put the information out now. If it's a current event that you are like dying and burning to talk about, you can't wait. That used to be my problem as well. I used to wait for months after whatever current event came out, and then, some podcast episode later, then I talk about it. But if a current event happens, if something happens now, I'll give you an example. Tomorrow, I'll be talking about the little testy situation between Ryan Clark and the individual who he had a testy situation with on ESPN about who played the game, and you got to field the game and all that kind of stuff. Again, that stuff has to be happening. It has to be coming out right now, not later, now. All right, so just to recap, top 5 ways to reinvest in you. Number 1, you got to know your end game. Number 2, a regular income. Number 3, you got to learn how to follow up with people. Number 4, you got to learn how to say no. Learn how to say no to folks. Learn how to say no to certain opportunities. And number 5, you got to stay up on current events that are going to be relevant to your business. All right. Like I said, we'll dive deeper into all of this in the live stream, so make sure you comment, like, subscribe, share this out. Main website to check out to dive deeper into all the work I do is makeyourmove.com. That's MakeYamove.com. One-stop shop for your teamwork and your self-development needs. As one Crookshank, your one and only Move Swiftly speaker, checking out. You guys continue to move swiftly. We will talk more soon.